Hi everyone, welcome back to the art side with me, Mrs. J. I love doing these drawings with you and I have another fun one for you today. How about we learn how to draw a nutcracker from the Nutcracker Ballet? I know that in third grade, normally in Akron Public Schools, students go and watch the Nutcracker. This is a really fun drawing to do. It's really made up of shapes and lines and designs, and there's so many different ways that you can customize your drawing. So this is what we're going to do. Gather up all your supplies and let's get ready for some fun. Take a look at some of these nutcracker examples and feel free to pause the video to get a closer look. So for today's project, we're going to be drawing a nutcracker. Normally nutcrackers are made out of wood. You can see all different kinds and variations everywhere. And today I'm going to teach you how to draw a basic nutcracker, and then you can go in and add whatever designs and colors that you would like. So grab some paper. It could be notebook paper. It could be the inside of a paper bag. You can draw on whatever you have. Grab some crayons, maybe a pencil and an eraser, and some whatever it is that you have to draw or color with. I would recommend that you start with a pencil, because then you can erase if you make a mistake, and that's all part of learning. So get ready to learn and possibly make some mistakes. I'm going to move this guy over here. You can still see him, and I'm going to draw right here. So we want to make sure that our paper is tall. That's called portrait orientation. And the first thing that we're going to do is draw towards the top of the paper, because we have to make room for that hat. And we're going to make a letter U. The next thing is to make a square. Now that is going to be how the nutcracker's mouth opens and closes. The wooden nutcrackers have a little lever on the back of them, and they actually at times were used to take that piece and smash a nut in between and crack it open. So my experience with the nutcracker is from students from third grade in Akron Public Schools going to see the Nutcracker Suite, the Nutcracker Ballet. And in that ballet is a nutcracker, and there's also the Mouse King, so I can even show you a little bit about that. So this almost looks like a pot, like a cauldron. So you're going to make your letter U and your rectangle right here. If it's easier for you, you can make these as ovals, and then when it open, it would be his teeth. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make two lines up for the hat of the nutcracker. This is a place where you can do all different types of designs. Now when you go to stores or if you look at pictures online, they have all different styles of nutcrackers. He wears a tall hat, kind of like a soldier. You can see on this side, I did a bumpy line. You could do a zigzag line. There's so many different options that you can make it your own. So before we do our next part, we're going to put his hair. We're going to come here at the edge of that hat and kind of go straight down and give him this zigzag line. The points of the zigzag are a little closer together. That's what makes his hair look kind of fuzzy. And we're going to go underneath our rectangle, go out a little bit, and we're going to give him his beard. So this is really going to come together a little bit, knowing that it's a nutcracker when we put the face on. So let's start up above and do two bumps or letter U's for eyes, and then go straight across the top. His nose is fairly simple shapes here, so we can just make a small rectangle. And then you're not going to see the whole colored part of the eye, so you can start and just leave the very top part of that circle off and then put the pupil in. So here you can make whatever color you would like. Now, to make your eyebrows, you can make them however you want. I'm going to make mine kind of like a sideways swoop, kind of like a Ooh, I'm going to switch that on. I'm going to go the same way. So see how the bump here, I'm going to go this direction. And I'm going to make it thicker here towards the center. You could just do an oval, like a thinner oval for his eyes also. I think that would be great. Like I said, there's lots of different ways that you could customize your nutcracker. So it's always really cool to give it a little bit of your own style. The other part of the nutcracker that is important is his mustache. So I'm going to kind of make almost like a teardrop. So it's almost like you're going to make a letter D, but you're going to come off into a point. And I like to curve that end up to make it kind of look like a little bit more of a mustache. So I'm curving that end up. And then if I need to, you can get in there and erase a little bit. You could make whatever type of mustache that you would like. Again, this is your chance to make this drawing your own. So now for the body, we're just going to use some basic shapes. We're going to start and make 3 sides to a rectangle. Okay, and then we're going to make the arms come down. And that rectangle is going to go a little further down. And then we're going to make a straight line across here so that we can make a belt in the center. If you draw light, it's really easy to erase, and then you can put your part so it looks like the belt goes through. So the nutcracker wears kind of a soldier's jacket. So the best way I think to do that is to make a triangle right there in the center of that belt buckle. And hopefully you can see now why I wanted you to turn your paper tall, because you run out of space really quickly. So we're going to come back, we're going to do the same angle and then come straight over. And that's like the bottom part of the nutcracker's jacket. And you can go here and make buttons on your jacket. On this one here, I almost made it look like he has tassels. You can do whatever kind of design you want along the edge. You can make it as detailed or as simple as you like, because you are the artist. Now the bottom part is just going to be 2 long lines. You can do 1 in the middle, and then I'm going to go bump, bump, almost like the McDonald's arches, and then connect here. And I'm going to make the line right here because these are boots. So he's got his tall soldier's boots on. And there you have him. You have your nutcracker. So there's all different ways that you can do this. I've seen hats also that almost look like they have a crown at the base and then they come up here like this. It would be cool before you fill your nutcracker in, if maybe you want to go and look at some different types of nutcrackers. I've seen all different colors and all different designs. I've even seen nutcrackers with aprons on, which is kind of funny. They made them as chefs. Ones that were decorated in colors for different football teams, all different types of nutcrackers. And it's a fun thing to draw. It'd be a nice card to give to somebody for the holidays if you wanted to. There's just so many different options. So I hope that you have a good time drawing the nutcracker. Maybe you'll even look at some different nutcrackers and do like a Google search. And I hope that you will share your nutcracker with us on the Akron After Schools Flipgrid. So enjoy your drawing time. I can't wait to see what kind of things you do with your nutcracker to make it special and make it your own. Have a great day and enjoy your drawing.